In today's health headlines, can ultra-processed foods keep you up at night? June is the #1 month for new Lyme disease cases. What to know about that, and how your hobbies can impact your heart health. Joining me is Dr. F. Perry Wilson, Associate Professor at Yale School of Medicine, Yale Medicine physician. Welcome.
Hi, Ann. Thanks for having me.
You bet. All right, new research found a link between consumption of ultra-processed foods and insomnia. What do we know about that?
Yeah, very interesting study in about 35,000 people. Ultra-processed foods are, think things like, potato chips and prepackaged cookies and stuff like that. And we know these are not good for you. They certainly help you gain some extra weight. But this new study found that people who ate high amounts of ultra-processed food were significantly more likely to have symptoms of insomnia. Now, we don't know exactly which way this might go. Maybe if you're up later, you're more likely to eat those ultra-processed foods, but it's one more reason to try to cut that stuff out of your diet if you can.
And June is the month when the most Lyme disease cases will crop up in our state. What should we know about that?
Yeah, it's going to be a bad tick season this year because of all the water and the higher temperatures. And historically in Connecticut, June is the month with the most Lyme disease diagnosis, followed by July. So we're right in the thick of it right now. Just a reminder that it takes about 24 hours for a tick, once it's bitten you, to transmit the Lyme disease bacteria. And so do those tick checks after you've gone outside. You should be, especially if you're in tall grass, you want to be wearing long pants, wearing bug spray. But those tick checks are important every single day because you've got that 24-hour window if you can get it off your skin when you should be safe from infection.
Yeah, and the dogs are bringing them in. I found 2 this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
All right, a study found that the physical activity you do during your leisure time impacts your cardiovascular health. So we should get off the couch?
Well, yeah, we knew this, but what was really interesting about this study of about 3,500 people is it separated physical activity that you do as part of leisure, like getting some exercise, going out for hikes, that kind of thing, from the physical activity people do as part of housework or as part of their profession. And in fact, that leisure time physical activity was associated with better cardiovascular outcomes, but the work and housework related physical activity wasn't. So for those of us who say, I don't have to get out and do my jog today because I, was mopping the floor or whatever, well, maybe not. You got to get out and do some of that leisure time activity too.
Maybe if we're jumping in down while we're mopping the floor.
Maybe.
All right. Dr. F. Perry Wilson, thanks so much for being with us.
Anytime.